Okay, my friend, join the tournament Blitz Arena starting in 1 minute. Let's play in Arena tournament. 1 hour of chess. 31 players now. Let's go, my friend, join the tournament. Yeah, 3100, I lose point, my friend. Personal best 3400, I think, or 3405.
Let's rock and roll. C4, that's dynamite. Knight, F6.
Join the tournament, my
Knight,
friends. Time
C3,
control 3 minutes.
D6, G3,
44 players now. Let's go.
C6, Bishop,
Maybe
G2,
try to finish
my
in top
favorite
3.
G-spot. G6, Knight, F3, Bishop, G7, O-O, castling kingside, castles kingside, E4, hello, you have so many good ideas inside of you. Your old Uncle Sasha would like to get them out. It's a tough position.
Nice tactic rating. I have a long way to go. Yeah, my friend, never give up. Keep practice. Keep the hard work and the dream on. In tactic, daily chess
A good time to pause and think.
from 700 to 3400, but not in 1 week or 1 month. In 11 years, my friend. I make 11 years now of chess. I think I remember that I first year on chess.com I have 750 on in tactic chess,
Black is trying to
and
figure
after
this
11
one out.
years I reached 3400. So never give up. Follow your dreams, believe in yourself, and don't give up. Let's go. I have bad position. You can win pawn. You can play. If you take a pawn on d4, we can take on g3. Okay, let's take with the check and take on g6. If you take knight h5. What? Queen g4, my friends? No, please, no. Okay, give me the queen. You play queen g4 and I take on g3. I read the shot. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to my stream.
Black wins by checkmate. And we're off. E4. Bobby Fischer's favorite, 1E4. Black is in a tough position.
I want to come back with knight d7, play Alich in defense, free piece. Maybe.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Use your time.
Okay, never give up. Lose piece, not lose the game. Thanks for the follow, welcome to my stream. I would like to play puzzle someday. Yeah, welcome my friend. Maybe next stream or another day. You can send me challenge, you can use channel point. Play Buchhaus chess, blindfold chess game,
Yeah,
or rapid games.
good time to pause and think.
I lose piece, but not the game, my friends. Let's go. White have material advantage. Let's open a file to prevent. Take on f2, rook f2.
Take your time.
Can give
It's a
check.
critical position.
Take with king. Okay, let's push. Bishop c4, king. Bishop c4, knight f7. Control c4. Bishop g4, let's go. 178 players in arena, my friends. You can join the tournament. This is the link. Welcome everyone. Let's play chess. Arena tournament, time control 1 minute.
Thinking it's a tough position.
Time control 3 minutes, and the duration of the tournament 1 hour of chess. Want to say 1 hour, I say 1 minute. We make 7 hours 13 minutes now stream. Let's go. He make a blunder. I think I not win piece, but now we have same material. After queen takes d3 or bishop takes d3, queen f4. I remove the defender, knight on d3, control f4. Rook f1, let's go.
Good time to pause and think.
Rook f1. Want to put the bishop on d6. Film on the knight. Okay, let's give check and take with pawn, create pass pawn in open file. You can play a tricky move. Let's play pawn e6. If you take, we have bishop c5. Yeah, 1539. I think you see this tactic. You stop pawn. Check, take with knight.
This is a tough position for black.
You can move the king, can come back with knight b8, only move to protect e6. He can take pawn or rook d6. Let's play rook d6. Rook d6, I lose the knight, I lose the bishop on d4. Rook takes, pawn takes, and bishop e4, threat to win the knight on c6 or win the bishop on d4. Looks like puzzle rush. Again takes. Okay, let's take with king, with the knight.
Yeah, take your time. It's a tough position.
Should take the rook. He make many blunder, and I don't understand why he make. Move, grandmaster move. Okay, let's go.
Hey, is that a low on time emote? Or are you just happy to see me? Watch out for your clock. Yeah, something population you.
Check. King d2.
White's getting low on the clock. Move, White, move. Black's plan here is tough. Hey, this is a tough position. Black wins by checkmate.
Let's go, my
All right,
friends.
let's do
First
this.
place now.
E4.
253
1 E4,
players.
best by test, according
Can
to Bobby
we
Fischer.
can we
E5.
finish in top 3? We have
It's a tough
Philodor
position.
defense. Play d4. Take with knight. Knight c6. Okay, knight f6. Should play bishop b3. You can take and push d5. Play bishop b3. Short castle. f4.
Yeah, something, population U.
Okay, now bishop e3. Pawn h3. Prevent knight g4. I must play with increment. This tournament time control 3 minutes. Without increment, my friend. Arena over in 49 minutes. You can join Arena. This is the link.
White is in a tough position here.
Join Arena, my friends. Let's go. We need more players to... Let's reach 300 players in Arena. If you take with knight, take with pawn or take with bishop. If I take with pawn, I blockade e2, f7 diagonal, and if I take with bishop,
this is a tough one.
Takes. No, my friend. Takes with the check, pawn takes. Or queen takes, knight takes, check and take the knight. Take on f6, then take on e4. I don't play at 4 AM and sleepy. 4 AM in your country, my friend.
White's trying to figure this one out.
Wow. Now 9 AM here. Okay, you have good position. Let's remove the bishop from e4. Black have nice position. Okay, I think I can make discover attack. Takes, pawn takes, push f5.
Yeah, this is a toughie.
300 players now join Arena. Let's go. We can push with tempo, and if you play knight h4 or rook g4, win the knight. Only move to save the knight, come back to h8. Looks like puzzle rush. Can take on g4. Now we can push with the check.
White's plan here is tough.
Rook g4 and bishop c2 checkmate. Not checkmate, but he can rook g4 and rook g7. Now rook g4. If knight g6, pawn f7 is pinned. We can win free piece, followed by checkmate. Pin and win. Let's go. Rook g7. Okay, in this position, if I play bishop c2, I can pin the rook. So let's play king h2. Then rook g1.
White is in a
Rook
tough
f
position
g1.
here.
Okay, rook f g1 to prevent. Then bishop c2 and checkmate in 1. Okay, we can take free rook. Time to resign. Let's go. Here is connection. I think he quit the game.
Yeah, take your time. It's a tough position.
Next match, let's go. You can see, my friends, in this game we use the pin tactic. Pawn f7 is pinned
And we're off.
by the bishop.
B4.
Thanks for
Polish
the follow.
opening.
Welcome
Okay,
to my
Polish.
stream.
Okay.
b4, you play Polish opening. Let's play knight f6 followed by
F6.
e6.
A3.
Put the bishop on e7 and make short
E7.
castle.
O-O, castle short. C4. D5.
c6. Take with pawn.
White is in a tough position.
325 players join arena. Let's play b5 knight. We can play let's play knight b d7, rook f8 and put the knight on g6.
This is a tough one.
Bishop b7, pawn structure blockaded. Okay, now if knight g6 takes with pawn, can take and play knight e4. Bishop takes, can take with pawn, and now he make a short castle.
If you find a good move, look for a better one.
Okay, put the bishop on d7, takes. If I take, he can give check. Okay, no problem. If you give check, you can take with pawn and put the king on f7. You can give check with queen. Knight f6, pawn, you take with pawn, rook f7, queen h5, bishop d7, queen g4, queen g5, bishop g6, or knight f6 and queen h5. Stake and I think I make a blunder by open f5. I think if you play queen h5 first, much better than check. Now I can put the king on g7, the queen control g5. You can play queen e7, prevent rook f7 check, followed by rook f8. You can see bishop on b2, blockaded by pawn structure, e3 and d4. Now we try to come back to c7. Let's remove the queen from h5. You can activate the bishop g6 and bishop f5.
Position for white.
Now we try rook c7, pin and win. Rook e7, prevent rook c7, pin the queen. If rook c8 or queen b8, okay, rook c6. Just push the pawn. Try to remove the queen from this diagonal, so we can put the rook on c7, check and take the pawn. Can we play queen?
Keep thinking. This is critical.
Queen f6, rook c7, queen c7, king h6. He make big blunder. Now we threat mate. We should take the queen or take the pawn on e6. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to my stream. Good morning, afternoon, evening, my friends. Happy Monday. Mate in one. GG.
Black wins by
next match. Let's go, my friends. 4 points streak, 13 points, second place. Arena tournament. We have 375 players now.
Here we go. E4. One e4.
Let's try e4 with white pieces. Sicilian defense. Okay, let's play Smith Morra.
Robert Hess gave up the Grand Prix attack
against Sicilian defense.
Still playing it.
Sacrifice pawn d4, give black material advantage to win positional advantage. Develop 2 pieces. Now e4 prevent b5. Knight g e7, put the bishop on g5, pin the knight. You can come back and put the bishop on d6 now, blockade pawn d7. If I blockade pawn d7, you lose tempo to
Critical moment.
develop bishop c8. Okay, free bishop on c5. You should take on d6, queen takes d6. Now we can take another pawn. Let's remove another piece. Knight takes pawn and bishop takes and pin the rook, pin and win. We can take with the check.
Yeah, take your time.
Queen takes, let's pin the bishop with rook f e1. Bishop c4, rook e7. Okay, my friends, we can play with two rooks and knight against queen. Queen takes check. Queen takes rook. Bishop takes e6. Then bishop takes rook. Let's play like that.
Black is trying to figure this one out.
Now control. Open file with rooks. Can give check. Double the rook on 7 rank. Check, check, followed by mate. Check g4. Okay, if I play g4 now, we threat mate in 1.
It's a critical moment.
Take your time and find the best move. Rook g7, king f5. Rook g7, king f5. g4 check, king e6. Rook g7, king f5, g4, king e6. Rook g e7 mate. And if king go to d4, if king go to e4, rook g7, king f5, g4, king go to f4, or king go to e4. If king e4,
it's a critical position.
g4 with tempo to make room for the king. And now mate in 2. Mate in 3, g4, king h6, rook takes, king g6, rook d, g7 mate. Let's make pre-move. Thanks for the game. Next match, let's go.
Take your white wins by checkmate.
Easy puzzle, easy win.
Make your move. C4, the English opening. Knight. C3, E6.
Let's play Nimzo Indian
G3.
defense.
Bishop. B4. Bishop. G2.
D5
D5.
takes
C
and take
takes
the
D5.
knight first, then
Bishop
take on
takes
D5.
C3. D takes C3. E
450
takes D5.
players,
Knight.
15
F3.
players.
Castles king side. Castling short. C6. Bishop. G5.
Bishop E6, then knight
Queen.
G D7.
E4. Knight. B.
Protect the knight.
G7. Knight. E5. Knight takes E5. Queen takes E5.
Okay,
Rook,
double the pawn.
E8. Bishop
On f5,
takes
let's take with queen, no
F6.
problem.
Queen takes F6. E3. King F8.
Put the king on D6
Rook
now.
F. E1. King
Activate the king.
E7. E4. King D6. E takes D5. C takes D5. Rook 8. D1. B5.
B5 stop. C4, B3, try to play
Rook 8.
C3, C4. Arena over in 37 minutes.
Rook D2.
Let's take on C3.
Rook takes C3.
Pawn D5 protected by 2 pieces, bishop
Rook
and the
E,
king, and now
D1.
he threat win the pawn, make attack with 3 pieces, 3 against 2. We should protect this pawn on D5. You can protect with rook C5, but you can push.
It's a critical moment.
You can push pawn B4 and make attack on rook C5. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for the support. Okay, threat bishop takes D5. Can we make counter attack, my friends?
Hello, you have so many good ideas inside of you. Your old Uncle Sasha would like to get them out.
Okay, we can play rook. We can play rook D8, bishop takes, king E7. Bishop e6, rook d2, rook d2, takes.
Rook d8.
Let's go.
White's plan here is tough.
You love the Daniel Orange voice. Okay, check. You make a big blunder, my friends. Free bishop on c6. We can give check, king g2, and then take the bishop. Maybe take the bishop first, but rook c1, lose tempo. b4, fix the pawn on the queen side. e5, let's go. I'm pinning the bishop. Put the rook on third rank with threat. Bishop d5 and rook.
Yeah, take your time. It's a tough position.
Takes pawn. Now rook f2. Okay, rook f2. Let's play h5 and push h4. Prevent king g3. Now we can trade pieces and win the game. King f6. Takes. Time to take these pawns, my friends. We can sacrifice.
This is a tough position for white.
We can play bishop takes b3. Who want to play like Tal, my friends, in this position? Bishop takes b3 and push e4. If you take, you can push b3. You can stop the pass pawn. Play like Yuri Averbach in pawn and game. Let's go. We create pass pawn, promoting 2 moves, and you promote the pawn in 3. Queen. Then we can give check.
It's a tough position.
I don't like to promote queen, so check and win the pawn. We find the check, fork the king and fork the pawn. Another check. Check. Easy point. Let's go. You can check my favorite chess book by Yuri Averbach, Comprehensive Chess Ending. I finished chess book of pawn and game. This is why you can see that you can sacrifice pieces and win in pawn and game.
E4. Bobby Fischer's favorite.
You can also study
Knight F3.
Complicated
D6.
Position in pawn and game.
Bishop C4. That's dynamite. C6. C3. B5.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my stream.
Bishop B3.
I think my
Bishop
friends
D7. D4.
chess book of
Knight
Yuri Averbach.
D7. Castle's short.
Rook against knight and bishop
F6.
against knight easy than pawn and game.
D
Pawn and
takes
game much
E5.
complicated.
D takes
chess
E5.
book.
Bishop G5.
I start with
Castle's
pawn and
kingside.
game.
Queen E2.
I see crazy position.
Queen C7. Knight BD2.
Like, sometimes chess books say
A5.
white play and
Bishop
make a draw,
C2.
and you take a look at the position. You can believe that you
Knight
can finish in
C5.
draw.
Bishop
You can
takes
make a draw and
F6.
save the game.
Bishop takes F6. A4.
There is time to play, there is time to study. Let's go, my friends. First place, 469 players now. If I take here, bishop e6,
Hello, you have so many good ideas
play rook
inside of
e1
you. Your old Uncle
and
Sasha would
queen
like to get them out.
e3. Queen e3, you can trap the queen. You can take on c4, take on e4. Thanks for the follow, my friends. Welcome, ERM7.
Black is in a tough
Yeah,
position.
all the way. Threat, take on b2 with the rook. You can play knight c4. Make attack and defense. 2 bishop against 2 knight in open game. 2 bishop much stronger than 2 knights. Okay, we can come back to e2, and if bishop b3, rook e1.
This is a tough position for black.
You protect b2 with queen e2. I am from Tunisia, my friend, North Africa. Okay, b4, e b4, rook b4 to prevent lose
Yeah,
pawn.
something population you.
We control first rank with rook. And now if you move the queen, just take on b8 with the check. Then maybe knight f5, try to trade knight for bishop. Okay, let's push. c4, c4 not... Okay, let's try c4, no problem. We close diagonal for the bishop. I think white is okay in this position. If I play knight f5, takes, you can push e4.
Black is trying to figure this one out.
Also, we can come back to f1 and put the knight on g3. We threat back rank checkmate. Look at the pawn structure. Now you make room for the king on g7.
Black is in a tough position.
Can play rook c1, protect c4 with 3 pieces. Now we threat check. We threat rook b1. If I take knight f1, bishop c4. Let's come back to e1.
Keep thinking. This is
And
critical.
we can win pawn on e5. Time to push c5. Let's go, my friends. We push c5. Open diagonal for the bishop. No problem. We can play pawn g3 now. Pawn g3, king g2. Queen c8. Okay. Let's play rook c2.
Black is trying to figure this one out.
Queen b5. Queen e3. Queen e2. Knight
Ooh,
e3.
black move. Don't get flagged in this position.
I see the moves, my friends. Let's go. Give me pawn e5, come back to b8. Let's push. Knight g5.
Black is in a tough position. Look out for your clock. Look
Want
at
to
the
take
time.
the bishop on e6. Third queen f7, queen c7, f4. Takes, queen f4, queen f7. Threat check. After you take the knight, you can give check. So f5 blockade the diagonal. If you take on f5, you can take with the check. King f2.
Yeah, hi. I'm gonna need you to keep thinking.
Knight
It's a
f5.
tough
Should
position.
I have mate in 1?
White
I have mate
wins
in 1.
by
Why I take the
checkmate.
pawn, my friends? GG. Next match. I have mate in 1 and I take on f5 with the check.
Here we go.
GG,
E4.
thank you,
Bobby
my
Fischer's
friend.
favorite, 1e4.
First
I
place,
played the Build
527
defense,
players,
running
my
many
friends.
nights.
Let's
Kept
go.
me warm in the cold Siberian winter.
7 wins in a
C6.
row. 7 of 7. If you enjoyed chess and the stream, don't forget to support the channel by follow. Let's reach
Yeah,
2400
take your time.
followers
It's a
today.
tough position.
e5 takes with pawn. Okay, bishop e7. Queen b6 check. Short
White's plan
castle.
here is tough.
Want to play knight c4. We can push d5, control c4. If you take on e5, you can take with knight, make attack with 2 pieces. Knight is pinned. Now h3, we can take with bishop. Bishop takes. Okay, let's play pawn takes. Let's take on f3. Then we win pawn in the center. By d takes e4, we create pass pawn, and same time
White's got to figure
we
this
take
out.
we win tempo by take and threat win the queen. You protect the queen. We can play queen e5 and put the queen on e file, on h file, on the queen side, on the king side. Sorry, you make short castle. Okay, now rook a d8 and try to play bishop d6,
White's got to figure this out.
and threat bishop takes g3. Pawn g3 is pinned by the queen. Now we try to win the queen. Maybe I think to take in this position is big mistake. You take with knight. Rook f2, queen d3.
White's got to figure this out.
Okay, no problem. Let's come back now. If takes, rook f1, bishop g3. Takes with pawn, knight g3. Come back to c2. I want to sacrifice. First, let's push the pawn. Then f5, you give check, king g7. Knight h4, f5. Rook f1, sacrifice on g3 and take the rook. Then push f4.
White's got to figure this out.
Sacrifice another pawn, open file for the rook. Let's go. Give me the bishop. f4, f3, e4, e3. Can play rook check, rook g4.
White's got to figure this out.
Or just push the pawn and after rook g2. You can push the pawn if you try to take. Okay, check and push f3. You can take with the check. Okay, check and check, take the knight and promote queen. Looks like puzzle rush, my friends.
This is a tough position for white.
Remove the defender to promote queen. If you take with rook, I promote with knight. Promote queen or promote with knight. Let's promote queen and win the game. Okay, wait, my friend. Promote queen, rook g7, king and queen, bishop check. And if king f7, you have rook f4 check. Let's promote with knight. So if I promote queen, I lose the queen. Promote with knight with tempo.
White's trying
Take
to
with
figure this one out.
Pawn. Push h5. Rook f5 check. You find good move, look for a better one. Now we can put the rook on h3. We have 2 plus pawn, we can win the game. Easy win for black. You see the tactic, my friends. If you promote queen, you have rook g4 check and bishop d4. So if I promote queen, I lose the queen and lose the game.
This is a tough position for white.
Let's control second rank. You take on b2. Okay. Can put the king on h4, king g3. Try to take. If you try to take on b7, we have rook takes b2, protect the pawn. Look at the pawn structure, 2 isolated pawn. Let's take another pawn, no problem. Put the king on g3. Push. Maybe rook e3 and threat push with the check. Let's play h4, king's f4.
Time to move.
I need this game to finish in first place after 22 minutes. I ran over in 22. Okay, let's push c5 to blockade the check. No check for white now. And time to resign, my friend. GG. 1300 player, but
Watch out for your clock.
very strong
White's trying to
player.
figure this one
Not
out.
easy win. Let's take another pawn. Threat mate. Push with a check. Put the king on h3. And push g3 mate. Give checkmate
Getting
with
low on the
pawn.
clock.
If you
It's
try
game
to
time.
pin, we have
Black
mate in
better
2.
hurry up.
Check and mate. GG.
Black wins on.
Let's
time.
go, my friends. Next match. First place. 8 of 8 now. Never give up.
Here we go. E4. You want me to call Bartholomew and tell him you played the Scandi?
Plays the Scandi defense.
Takes D5. Queen. Takes
Knight
D5.
c3, b4,
Knight
queen e5.
C3.
Leonard
Queen
Gambit.
D8.
I like
Knight
Leonard
F3.
Gambit. Scandi
A6.
defense.
D4.
Sacrifice pawn b4 to activate the rook. Control b5.
B5. A3.
e3, stop. b4,
Bishop B7.
let's play
Bishop
bishop e2,
E2.
followed by short castle, knight f6 maybe, bishop
Knight
f4,
F6. Bishop F4. E6. Castle short. Bishop D6. Bishop takes D6. C takes D6. Queen D2. Castle's king side.
you can write exclamation voice, try write exclamation
Knight
voice.
D7.
Mr. Thomas, good morning my friend.
H3.
Mr. Thomas in the house, let's go. You can join Arena, my friends, play a few games if you want. Arena over in 20 minutes. Time control 3 minutes now. Not 3+2. Soon we will reach 600 players in Arena. b4 control c5. The knight not protected. Maybe come back, put the bishop on d3. No, my friend. Look at this move, queen c7. Give me the queen. Give me the queen. If I play bishop d3, he take on f4. So close. If I play pre-move bishop d3,
White
I lose the queen.
By resignation.
So close, my friends. Didn't see queen c7, then I find that queen c7, free queen.
We're off to see the wizard.
Next match, let's go.
E4. One E4. Bobby Fischer's favorite.
E4, D6.
E5.
Can take and
E5.
win the queen, trade the queen, prevent.
E8. Check.
Block make
Knight, C3. Bishop. E6.
short castle. You
Bishop,
can make no
D2.
castle with the
Knight,
check.
D7. Get your O face going. That's 3 O's.
F4. F4 a threat. F5 win the bishop.
F5. Bishop F7. G4. King C7. Knight F3. H4. Harry's a wizard.
H4, rook
Knight
g1.
E7. Rook G1.
Rook g1 and g5.
Knight C8. G5. Bishop C5.
G5, rook g2.
Rook G2. H takes G5. H
Take with
takes
pawn and
G5. Bishop E7. G takes
open
F6.
diagonal for the bishop. You can put the bishop now on e3.
Bishop takes F6.
Try knight
G5.
knight g5 and knight e6 check. Bishop come back to g8. Takes with pawn.
Bishop H5.
Bishop h5. Okay, give me check.
Knight E6. Check.
I think we can pin the bishop, but he can win the rook. If I play rook h2, bishop d1, rook h1, rook h8.
It's a tough position.
Yeah, it happened, my friend. G5.
King B6.
Okay, discover attack followed by check.
Bishop E3.
Bishop
Check.
knight d7 not protected. Okay, I think we have mate.
King A5.
King e5. Push. Only move takes.
White's got A3.
e3. Bishop takes rook, g5 mate. b4 mate. You can sacrifice rook. b4
White
mate.
wins by resignation.
Easy puzzle, easy win. Let's go, my friends. First place. If you find good move, I find good move. Rook takes d7,
Let's
free
do it.
piece, but try to find checkmate.
E4. One E4. Best
Try
by chess.
e4 with
according to
white.
Bobby Fischer.
e4,
Knight
e5, knight
F3.
f3.
F5.
King's gambit. Not king's gambit, but with black, you play Latvian gambit.
E
Stake and
takes
play queen
F5. E4. Queen E2. Knight F6. Knight C3.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome
E5.
to my stream.
D3.
Play d3.
Bishop B4.
Threat queen c4 and take on b4. If you take the pawn,
White's trying to figure this one out.
but we lose piece. Queen c4, check, and knight g5. Threat knight f7. Bishop c3, bishop c3.
This is a
Looks
tough
like
position
puzzle
for
rush.
White.
For rook e8 you can make smother mate. Maybe queen d2 now, or queen e4. Okay, check and win. We win material advantage. We win rook. I think no threat for block after queen f7. 607 players. We have now first place with 10 point, 10 of 10, 37 point, and second place have 30 points.
This is a toughie.
I think we can finish in first place, my friends. Arena over in 15 minutes. Let's go. Let's try to win all the game. Win the tournament without losing any game. F5 gets me every time. Let's take and play. Bishop f6. No. Rook d7 here, bishop. Take your time. No pre-move.
Figure this out.
Let's play a normal chess. We have material advantage. If I make short castle, he control g5. No problem. We can play. Okay, now my friends. g3. Prevent knight f4. Bishop h3. Rook e1. Okay, c3. If knight takes e2, the knight is trapped, but here bishop.
White's plan here is tough.
The knight is trapped. We can play bishop c4. Let's play rook d4. I can't put the rook on 7 rank here. Bishop on 5 control. Okay, g4. Give me pawn e4. We deflect the bishop. Now give me the bishop on
White's
e6.
plan here is tough.
You can play bishop d3, make discover attack. Bishop f7. Bishop c4. Pin the knight. Rook e7. We can take with the check, then take the rook. If you come back with knight.
This is a
Take
tough
the
position
knight.
for White.
Take on b7. Let's go. King g5. Rook g7. King f4. Rook d4. King e5. Okay, f4. f4 and threat. h4 and f5 check.
Yeah, this is a toughie.
I think, my friends, we make 8 hours of chess now, and we finish in first place in arena tournament. $637 players, my friends.
Yeah, something population you.
Can we trade rooks, my friend? Let's trade rook. If you don't trade rooks, you can put the rook on 7 rank and threat mate. Let's go.
It's game
You
time.
lose a channel
Black better
point.
hurry up. Get
Let's
low
go
on the clock.
emote. Thank you, my friends. You give me more energy. Okay, rook g7 and check. Or rook g7, f5 and rook g6 checkmate.
Hello, you have so many
F5
good
and
ideas
threat
inside
mate
of
in
you.
1.
Your old Uncle Sasha would like to get them out. Hey, Black, watch out for your clock.
Can
Getting
see
low on
pawn
the clock.
g4 control. h5 and rook g and pawn rook b7 control 7 rank.
White
Mate
wins.
in 1.
Bye.
GG.
Checkmate.
Next match. Easy puzzle, easy win. Let's go, my friends. Let's win first place today. We have more
And
than
we're off.
600 players. 2434. 0 point. I think he joined. Now he joined the tournament. Let's try Aliyah in defense.
Something population you. White's trying to figure this one out.
Take your time and play the best move. Okay, we have strong players, 2434, but my friends, rating is just a number. Just take your time,
White's
believe
trying
in
to figure this one
yourself,
out.
and don't give up.
Hey, this is a tough position. Take your time. It's a critical position.
Now if you push g3, knight takes g3, queen g3, queen at c4. He didn't push the pawn, he protect the bishop on c4. We can play pawn.
White's got to figure this out.
I think we can put the bishop. Let's play bishop d5, blockade d5 and take with pawn. Now we can push g3, knight not protected. You want to remove the defender to win piece. And we play rook e8, knight c6. Knight c6, push d5, give me the queen.
If you
Queen
find a
h3,
good move,
takes,
look
takes.
for a better one.
d5 with tempo, d5, d4. And now, my friends, knight g5. Protect the knight with tempo. I want to trade. Okay, let's trade, no problem. If you take with f pawn, you have pass pawn. Let's put the rook on d6. You want to trade pieces. Why?
Keep
Why,
thinking.
my friend?
It's a critical moment.
King f1 and take with rook. Take with king. Let's come back. b3 takes. Now you want to promote queen. We can stop the pawn. Okay, we can push. Takes. Threat mate. Threat mate or promote queen. Rook b3.
Hey, this is a tough
b6,
one.
rook b3. You blockade the. Okay, give check. Check. Knight e4. Take on f2 and threat rook h1 check. Mate. You can push g3, g4.
White's trying to figure this one
After
out.
g3, my friends, let's take on g4. Threat h4. Now we threat check. Win the rook. If you take, let's cover attack. Never give up, let's try. We can promote queen, play with the rook and
This is a
knight,
tough position for White.
push and win the game. You can give check, I control check, and now maybe
Hey, it's your move. You're White. You're getting low on time. Black's getting low on the clock. White's running out of time.
threat
White
mate, my friends.
wins
I want to
by
play king
checkmate.
r7. Why king r6? King r7, no checkmate for white. I want to play king r6 and g5 mate. Too strong. 41 point. Easy tournament, my friends. 12
Let's
games,
go, people.
1 lose and 11 wins.
E4. One
Yeah,
E4.
the last game,
Rook defense.
just
D3.
king f7 and
C6.
I think black is
C3.
okay.
Knight F6. A3. E5.
First game for
F3.
2400
Bishop
player.
E6.
We joined the tournament.
G4. Bishop E7. B4.
Win only one game.
A5.
Yeah, why I didn't see king h6,
Bishop
queen
D2.
h8 mate. No problem, my
Castle
friends.
short.
I ran over in 5 minutes. Most important, my friends, finish in first place.
White's plan here is tough.
Never lose when you learn. Queen d4, bishop c3. 700 players, my friends. 700 players in arena tournament.
White's trying to figure
What do you
this one
think?
out.
Can we finish in first place? Write one in the chat if can finish in first, my friends. Also, didn't see good moves after 8 hours of chess. We make now 8 hours stream. My voice.
White is in a tough position here.
Take with bishop and for rook b1. Pin and win. I think I win this game now. Wow, long castle, my friends. Mate in 2. Looks like puzzle rush. Thanks for the game. We control b5 and now we give checkmate.
Black wins by checkmate.
Let's go, my friends. Let's go emote in the
Let's
chat.
do it.
The same player, my
E4.
friends. Okay, now let's try
One
e4. The same
E5.
player.
The Sicilian. The Grand Prix attack, huh?
Strong
C
player
takes
from Norway.
E4. C3. E5.
Play Smith Moro
Knight
against Sicilian
F3.
defense.
Knight C6.
Bishop c4.
Bishop C4. That's dynamite. Bishop C5. Castling.
Thanks for the follow. Welcome to my stream.
Knight F6.
Thank you, my friends, for the
Bishop
support.
G5. O-O. Castle short.
Let's
Knight
reach
BD2.
2400 followers
D6.
today.
Rook E1.
Knight g4. Okay, my friends, I
D
think
takes C3. D
I finished in first place.
C3.
We can wait this game. Okay, no, second place, we have 38 points. And I think if we win
This is
first
a tough
place.
position for black.
Maybe you have 7 point streak. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't win first place. Should win this game. Win this game or the second
Black
place.
is trying to figure this
Okay, he
one
make
out.
big blunder. He make big blunder. Bishop takes c6. He take the knight. I take the rook. Let's take on b5 and protect piece. Easy puzzle, easy win. Let's go, my friends. First place.
This is a tough one.
Give me my point. If I win this game, 12 point. Maybe try to not lose the game and waste time to prevent lose 12 point. Knight e3. The second place, my friends, have 42 point and second
Hey,
place.
this is a tough position.
He have 42 point and he play another game. I need this game, my friend. Just resign.
Black has got to figure this out. Black has got to figure this out. Yeah, a good time to pause and think. Yeah, something population U.
Let's go, my friends. 43 points. Second place have 42. We finished this game. He never give up. This game, he didn't resign. He waste time and prevent lose 12 point. Let's go. First place, 725 players, my friends.